Welcome to Urban Safari. Today we're exploring Berlin, Germany's capital, a city of history, resilience, and creativity. Known for its vibrant culture, legendary nightlife, and layers of history from Prussian palaces to Cold War landmarks, Berlin is unlike anywhere else in Europe. This guide is tailored for first-time travelers, giving you everything you need, from must-see attractions and food to transport, apps, and insider tips. Location and how to get there. Berlin sits in northeastern Germany, surrounded by lakes, rivers, and forests. By air, Berlin-Brandenburg Airport, BER, is the main gateway, 30 minutes from the city center by train. By train, Berlin Hauptbahnhof is Germany's largest train station, connecting major cities like Munich, Hamburg, and international routes from Amsterdam, Prague, or Warsaw. By bus and car, Flixbus and Eurolines offer affordable international routes. Driving is possible, but public transport is far easier. Now that you've arrived, let's uncover the highlights that define Berlin. Things to see in Berlin. Berlin is a city of stories, from emperors to walls, art, and innovation. These are the must-see highlights for your first visit. 1. Brandenburg Gate. The city's most iconic landmark, once dividing East and West Berlin. Today, it's a symbol of unity and freedom. Second Reichstag Building. Germany's parliament with a striking glass dome designed by Norman Foster. Visitors can enter for free with prior booking and enjoy panoramic city views. Three, Berlin Wall and East Side Gallery. The East Side Gallery is a 1.3-kilometer stretch of the Berlin Wall turned outdoor art gallery, covered with murals symbolizing freedom and hope. 4. Museum Island, Museumsinsel. A UNESCO World Heritage Site with 5 world-class museums, including the Pergamon Museum and Neuss Museum, home to the bust of Nefertiti. 5. Berlin Cathedral, Berliner Dom. A Baroque masterpiece with a magnificent dome and views from the top. 6. Checkpoint Charlie. Once the most famous crossing between East and West Berlin, now a historical site with exhibits on Cold War escapes. 7. Alexanderplatz and TV Tower, Fernsehturm. The 368-meter-high TV tower is Berlin's tallest building. The revolving restaurant offers 360-degree city views. 8. Tiergarten Berlin's Green Lung, a huge park perfect for cycling, strolling, or picnics. 9. Charlottenburg Palace, a Baroque royal palace with beautiful gardens, offering a glimpse into Prussian history. Day trips from Berlin, Potsdam, palaces, gardens, and lakes, just 30 minutes away. Don't miss Sanssouci Palace. Sachsenhausen Memorial, a sobering World War II. Concentration Camp Memorial, 45 minutes north. Spreewald, a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve of canals and forests, 1 hour away. After exploring Berlin's landmarks, you'll want to experience its food culture, one of the most exciting in Europe. Food and drinks. Berlin's food scene is diverse, affordable, and influenced by its international communities. Currywurst, Berlin's signature snack. Sausage with curry ketchup. Try it at Curry 36 or Knopka's. Doner kebab. Though Turkish in origin, Berlin perfected it. Mustafa's Gemüse kebab is legendary. Berliner Pfannkuchen, a jam-filled donut. Markets and street food. Markthalle 9 in Kreuzberg hosts weekly street food events with global flavors. Drinks. Berlin has a strong craft beer scene, and the local Berliner Weisse is a tangy wheat beer. Transition. With so much to taste and explore, let's talk about how to move around efficiently. Transportation. Berlin is large, but its public transport is world-class. U-Bahn, Underground, and S-Bahn, suburban trains, cover the entire city and run frequently. Buses and trams, useful for shorter journeys or scenic routes, especially in East Berlin. Berlin Welcome Card offers unlimited travel and discounts on attractions. Cycling, very popular in Berlin, with bike rentals and cycling paths everywhere. Walking, neighborhoods like Mitte, Kreuzberg, and Prenzlauer Berg are best explored on foot. Now let's choose the right season for your trip. Best time to visit spring, April to June. Pleasant weather, blooming parks, fewer crowds. Summer, July-August. Festivals, open-air cinemas, and lively nightlife, but also peak tourist season. Autumn, September to October. Mild temperatures, colorful leaves, and Berlin Festival of Lights. Winter, November to February. Christmas markets, mulled wine, and cozy cafes. Cold but atmospheric. Seasons set the mood, but Berlin's culture has its own etiquette. Local etiquette and safety cash is king. Many small shops and cafes prefer cash, so carry euros. Tipping. Round up or leave about 5 to 10% in restaurants. Public transport. Always validate your ticket before boarding. Fines are steep. Crosswalks. Wait for the green light. Jaywalking is frowned upon. Safety. Berlin is safe overall, but be cautious in busy areas and on late-night trains. To make your trip smoother, here are apps and practical tips. Must-have apps and practical tips. BVG Farinfo. Public transport routes and tickets. Google Maps, essential for navigating Berlin's neighborhoods. Too Good to Go, discounted meals from bakeries and restaurants. Get Your Guide for booking tours and entry tickets. Practical tips. Sunday is a rest day. Most shops are closed, but museums and restaurants stay open. Tap water is safe to drink. Berlin is very spread out. Plan your days by area. A day is Museum Island and Mitte one day, Kreuzberg another. And for peace of mind, let's cover emergency information. Emergency and useful info. General emergency, 112. Police, 110. Hospitals, Charité Berlin is one of Europe's largest and best-known hospitals. Pharmacies, Apotheke. Look for the red A sign. Night pharmacies rotate. Info posted on each door. Tourist info. Hauptbahnhof and Brandenburg. Gate visitor centers offer maps, passes, and advice. Now, let's talk about where to base yourself in Berlin. Where to stay in Berlin Mitte. Central, near landmarks like Brandenburg Gate and Museum Island. Prenzlauer Berg, trendy cafes, boutiques, and family-friendly vibe. Kreuzberg, bohemian, multicultural, full of nightlife and street food. Charlottenburg, elegant, quiet, with shopping on Kurfürstendamm. Budget tip. Hostels are excellent in Berlin, affordable and social. With all this knowledge, you're now ready to explore Berlin confidently. Berlin is a city that wears its history on its walls and its future in its creativity. From the Brandenburg Gate to underground clubs, from Museum Island to street food stalls, it's a place where every corner tells a story. Whether you're here for history, art, food, or nightlife, Berlin will surprise you, challenge you, and stay with you long after you leave. This is Urban Safari. Travel smarter, explore better.